Well, I think the thing that fascinated me above all was the extent to which there's a very strong alignment between those who see themselves as both the guardians and indeed the catalysts to public policy thinking, and those of us in the private sector who are very concerned about many of the issues that are touched on, of course, in the Millennium Development Goals, very heartened to see that agriculture really is right centre stage, a progressive recognition now by policymakers that agriculture is the critical stepping stone to economic prosperity and therefore to escaping the extremist forms of poverty. I think the other thing that encouraged me a lot was the recognition that business really has an important role to play. We believe that, but we're not always sure that these policymakers recognise the same. We know through our relations with government around the world that we're taken very seriously, but those in academia and in civil society are not always as clear as I heard this morning about the important role and what we have to offer, and recognising that actually we have our own imperatives, we have multiple stakeholders, that sustainability to anything we do in this area is very important, just as generating a profit is part of that sustainability. So I was hugely encouraged. Well, it seemed to me that the Millennium Development Goals are the best encapsulation or summary of the challenge that we face. With one possible exception, which we really only touched on very obliquely this morning, which is the whole issue of environmental management, land management, and some of the implications of climate change. But that aside, I thought this is absolutely at the heart of what we do and what drives our business model in the developing world in particular. And I thought it was important that agriculture had a voice.